I know my husband. He's a good man. He's a man.
So this Friday comes Netflix's buzzed about show Anatomy of a Scandal. Sienna Miller stars as the wife of a politician facing charges of assault in the David E. Kelley created series. Well, Hollywood is no stranger, of course, to real-life scandals. And now, crisis communications expert Nicole Rodrigues reveals what steps to take when things go wrong.
Celebrities aren't prone to scandal because they're celebrities. They're prone because they're human. The problem is, their scandals, their transgressions are usually done on a world stage.
Nicole says while there's never an excuse for bad behavior, there is good news.
What I've learned about scandal is that it's not usually impossible to clean up, and most people love a good comeback. The first one is literally gathering all the facts. As soon as something happens and you have a minute to gather as much information as you possibly can before drumming up that public statement.
Nicole believes that's where Will Smith missed the mark.
Taking these steps too early without actually taking a step back, well, that's where you led to the fumble on stage with that acceptance speech that wasn't really well accepted by people. And then you have Chris, on the other hand, who literally took a step back, waited a little bit, and handled it so professionally on stage in his very first appearance that worked in his favor. The second step is making sure that anything that you are going to do or say, you do run it by your legal counsel.
This recently came into play for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erica Jane. She's been named in multi-million-dollar lawsuits in connection with her husband, Tom Girardi, who's accused of misappropriating client funds and stealing over $100 million. But, as she revealed on the show's reunion, she chose not to listen to her lawyers.
Did they ever advise you to quit the show?
They did, and then I said no.
Why?
Because I have nothing to hide. And they said, well, you know that the can get flipped around on you.
The third step, you need to be clear on what your path to redemption is. One of my favorite is Martha Stewart. Look at her now. She's got this fun show with Snoop Dogg. The path to redemption was clear, and here she is.
Nicole says these steps work in almost every type of scandal as well.
Kim Kardashian. What most people knew decades ago was the sex tape. And what could have devastated most people, she actually took that, worked with it. This, to me, shows just about anything can be cleared up with the right steps and the right path.
She sure has.